It's day 8 of the government shutdown, and things are getting testy on Capitol Hill.
Why don't we sign on right now?
Did your boss, Donald Trump?
You can easily extend the ACA right now.
Did your boss, Donald Trump,
He's not my boss.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. And by the way,
So let me ask you a
why
question.
did you vote to
Let me
shut
ask
the
you a
government
question.
down?
Make
No, it's
yourself
sad.
relevant.
It's sad. You could easily
It's
sign on to
You're
this.
embarrassing yourself
You could
right
sign
now.
on to this. The only
You're
embarrassment
chasing
here is
clout.
you.
You're not going to talk to me
fraud
and talk
and
over me
non-New York residents
because you don't
getting
want to
paid.
hear what I have to say.
Oh, I'm listening.
So why
Go
don't you
ahead.
just keep your mouth shut?
Congressman Mike Lawler and Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries getting into it there in Congress. The shutdown, though, also having a major impact on airports across the country. There have been more than 2,000 delays and over 50 cancellations today alone. This as federal workers are bracing for mass furloughs. So joining me now is Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. Mr. Secretary, thank you for being with us here today. That's pretty ominous. Nobody wants delays. Everybody wants air traffic control. So how much time do we have? How dangerous is it getting when it comes to when we fly?
Will, I want you to fly on time. I don't like your delays. I don't like cancellations. Historically, there's about a 5% of delays that is attributed to staffing issues in our towers. In the last couple of days, it's been 53%. And so my message to the air traffic controllers who work for DOT is show up for work. You have a job to do. And by the way, those who have shown up, I'm grateful for them and their service. But the bottom line is these controllers are stressed out and they're rebelling on this shutdown because they may not get paid. They're working 6 days a week. They're keeping America operational and they're not guaranteed a paycheck and they're frustrated by it. And so they're not coming into work. But when you talk about safety, we make sure safety comes first. And so if we don't feel like it's safe, we will slow down traffic. We will stop traffic. That is the first priority.
Yeah, and I take it that if you're at 53% today, that's only going to get worse day by day as we linger on in this shutdown.
And well, it begs the question for what? And again, you see this sparring between the two members of Congress. But again, Chuck Schumer has all the power, right? Every single vote for the shutdown was from Democrats in the Senate. And again, that they want illegals to get health care on an issue that doesn't expire until the end of the year. They're willing to have a shakedown instead of a shutdown of the American people. I think that's incredibly frustrating. And so
right.
I hope they'll open it up and make sure our controllers, our military men and women get a paycheck. But again, as this ripples on, I think there's going to be mass rejection of the Democrats' position because, again, put America first, not illegals.
There's a conversation that you and I have had on an ongoing basis and an issue that you have stayed focused on, and that is CDLs and truckers. To what extent are we putting commercial driver's license into the hands of illegal immigrants or people that simply shouldn't have these driver's licenses due to language deficiency skills or whatever it may be, Mr. Secretary? There's a new report out by the Daily Caller. It says a Chinese government-tied network trained illegal immigrants to drive big rigs in the United States. I mean, how do we get a handle on this? We've got to control these CDLs.
So this is mass fraud and abuse. And what you have is our states, there's 8 of them that weren't verifying the legal status of people who are applying for CDLs. They weren't verifying that they can actually speak English, all required by law. So what I've done is said, listen, if you don't comply, we're going to take significant action. All 8 of those states, including California, are now complying. They've actually stopped issuing non-domiciled CDLs. But it's not just danger on the roads, Will. So if you get an illegal license, a CDL in California, you're going to drive across the country. So that risk is not just in California. It'll come to Texas. It'll come to Maine. It'll go to Wisconsin. It goes all over. So that's problem number one. But the fact that you can't speak English, another problem. And the third problem is we have truck drivers and trucking companies that have been inundated with foreign drivers, and they're losing their jobs. Being a truck driver is a great American salary that supports your family. And they're losing those jobs because these foreigners are coming in, living in their vehicles, undercutting wages, and driving Americans out of the industry. So we're going to go back to common sense principles, safety first. If you're not a legal citizen, if you can't speak the language, you don't get a CDL.
Right. I believe, I'm not sure on this, but I believe you're joining me from Alaska today, and there's a reason for that. It's because President Trump on Monday ordered the approval of a 211-mile road through the Alaskan wilderness. And this is designed to, I think, give better access, right, to mining copper, cobalt, gold, and other minerals up in federal lands in the U.S.
Okay, you got to love President Trump, right? I mean, the fact that he puts America first, that you have all these critical minerals that flow through China, that he says we have critical minerals in Alaska, let's go for them. The Biden administration shut down access, road access to the mine. So we here at DOT helped fund, we actually did fund most of it, 211 miles to actually give us access to the mine and make sure we get those critical minerals that stay in America, making sure that we're not leveraged at the behest of China and critical minerals that, go into every electronics, they go into to batteries, to cars. Again, I'm grateful the president is concerned about America First strategy, which is, again, making sure mines in Alaska are operational.
I got to get on this protein diet that the secretary is on. He's not sick. He's on the protein diet. It's not only that his jawline has now been exposed, but apparently it's making him tanner. Look at him. I can't even be on TV next to him until I start eating only protein. Thank you.
I'm not taking a jab. Not a jab. Thank you, Will.
Yeah, it's not Wegovy. It's actual good dieting. Thank you, Mr. Secretary. All right.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.